All right, welcome everybody. Today we are going to be talking about SMART goals and how to set them for success. So I am going to share my screen. I will be posting the workbook into the groups later. So we are going to talk about SMART goals and what SMART goals, how they help us. So this will help us plan our life, right? So we can set all of our goals based on where we want to go. They can be specific, measurable, relatable, and they have a time limit and all of the things that you need. So we are not learning how to dream bigger. We're learning how to execute smarter today. So let me see if I can. Most people don't fail because they don't have goals. They fail because their goals don't lead to execution. So when we're planning our goals, a lot of people make them very vague. Things like, I want more money, instead of saying things like, I want to make $10,000 a month. You don't have a timeline. So if you have no timeline, it is still a wish. There's no urgency to it. There is no identity shift. So you just self-sabotage all the time. And you have to have daily actions in order to build towards the goal. So basically the goal is the place where you want to get to, and the daily actions are items that will get you closer to the goal. This is for us, women who are ready to reinvent themselves, network marketers that are stuck at a rank and want to go higher, women building online incomes, and anyone tired of starting over every month. So we're going to set real income producing goals. We are going to know exactly what to do daily. Last week, Nadia talked about your DMO, your daily method of operation. You're going to walk away with a system you can repeat. You're going to gain some clarity, confidence, and direction that will help you create your income. So I want you to think about what your goals are now and why you think they might not be working. Do you have a tracker? Are you doing daily things to get there? We've talked an awful lot about becoming her and creating the alter ego that we want to become, whether the alter ego is CEO boss version of ourselves or whatever we're deciding that that's going to be, right? Like we talked about how Beyonce had Sasha Fierce and Kobe had Black Mamba, the alter egos that they created for themselves in order to be that version when they were too scared to do the things that they need to do to be that best version. So we've had multiple conversations about that. Hope is not a strategy, and that is a real thing. You have to have measurable things. So you don't rise to your goals, you fall to your systems and identity. And basically, what that means is if you're not doing the things that you need to do in order to rise to your goals, you're not going to get there. You have to create the actionable steps and then execute the actionable steps. Okay. So, SMART goals stand for, the S is specific, clear, detailed, and focused. Know exactly what you want. Measurable, track your progress with numbers and metrics. Achievable, challenging but realistic, based on action, not fantasy. Relevant, aligned with your purpose, values, and long term vision. Time bound, a deadline creates focus, urgency, and discipline. Does anybody have any questions yet? No, we good? Okay. Specific. I will enroll 10 customers and 3 team members this month. A vague goal is I want to make more money. A power goal, a specific goal, a SMART goal is I will enroll 10 customers and 3 team members this month. You have to be very clear on what the goal is. I want to lose weight. Well, how much weight? Like, and by when? So you have to tailor it. And I will and I am statements are the best bet for those things. So while you're thinking about your specific, you want to be very clear. What, who, when, where, and why. What do I want to achieve? Who is involved or responsible for this? When is the deadline? Where will I be doing this? Where is this taking place? Why is this goal important to me? Because you want to be creating goals that align with your vision for your life. So a specific looks like I will enroll 10 customers and 3 team members by May 31st, 2026. M, measurable. If you can't measure it, you can't manage it. I want to grow my business. There's no numbers in that. There's no way to track your progress, no KPIs, no way to know if it's actually working. Your SMART goal. I will enroll 10 customers and 3 team members this month. It has clear numbers, it has trackable progress, and it you know when you've achieved the goal. You know exactly when you have won the goal. The measurement brings focus, accountability, and results. The A is for achievable, big enough to excite you, but also realistic enough to achieve. Your vague goal, I want financial freedom this year. It's too broad. There's no way to plan around that, and it feels overwhelming. Your SMART goal, I will create 15,000 in revenue this quarter using the 90-day launch plan. Challenging but possible, aligned with your resources, motivating and realistic. Achievable goals push you forward without setting you up to fail. So you want to set goals that challenge you, but not crush you. Like, I want to make $1 million this year. That is not achievable right now because I can't make $10,000 a month, right? So make it scary, but achievable. R, relevant. Your goals should align with your purpose, values, and long-term vision. Your vague goal. I want to do everything to make more money. There's no alignment with your purpose. It drains your energy and time because you're running around in circles. It's creating busyness and not results. And there's no long-term impact. Your SMART goal. I will enroll 10 customers and 3 team members this month to build a business that creates freedom and generational impact. You're aligning it with your purpose. It supports the long-term vision, your long-term vision. It builds the life and legacy that you desire, and it creates impact and fulfillment. Your relevant goals keep you focused on what truly matters. You want to chase what is aligned with you. So you need to sit down and vision for your life, the mission for your life. You need to figure out what those things are. And then you create your SMART goals. T, time bound. A goal without a deadline is just a dream or a wish. I want to build my business. There's no urgency. There's no deadline. It's easy to delay. It's easy to walk away from. Your SMART goal. I will enroll 10 customers and 3 team members by May 31st of 2026. There's a clear deadline. It creates urgency. It keeps you focused, and it drives on action and results. Deadlines drive discipline. Discipline drives destiny. And it also, your time, right? You're not running around doing busy work. You're doing work that's actually going to move the needle forward. Goals don't pay you, actions do. Goals alone, they sound great, they feel motivating, they look impressive, but they don't really create any income. It is the daily actions that you do. They create momentum, They help build your confidence, they generate results, and they create sustainable income. Success isn't luck, it is daily action and smart goals. Stop wishing and start doing. That is how empires are built. So, goals. You got a big picture. So you create the goal. So when you're setting up smart goals, 1 to 3, 5 at max, right? You don't want to overwhelm yourself. So the big picture. So for example, my big picture is diamond director by the end of the year. So that's my big picture. So in order to do that, I need to hit all kinds of metrics. So that gives me the weekly and daily roadmap, right? So diamond director, I need 16 legs of business. So I have to help 16 other people hit, or is it 12? It's 12 or 16. Either way, I have to help 16 others hit director in order to reach that goal. So that gives me a weekly roadmap. So from here we are, where we are beginning of May. So that's 7 months. 7 months and 16 legs. So if we do the math, that is at least 2 legs a month. So that's my monthly goal, right? So breaking that down into weekly goals, I have to help 4 to 6 individuals work towards their goal of director or golden or platinum or whatever their goal is. So you're going to break it down into weekly targets. You're going to plan your priorities. So I need to be recruiting 10 to 15 people a month. I need to be talking to everyone within 3 feet of me. So you can create your daily action plan. Your daily action plan focuses on the items that you're doing every day. And that ties back into your DMO. Big goals feel overwhelming. However, with daily actions, they can be attainable. DMO, daily method of operation. You focus on your big goal. You plan your day around the priorities based on the roadmaps and actions that you need to do, because you have a roadmap. You know exactly what you have to do in order to get to your goal. Then you execute by taking consistent action on what is actually moving the needle. And then you track it. You have to have KPIs. You have to have key performance indicators. You need to know if the items that you are doing are working the way that you want them to work. And then you're going to refine. You will keep doing successful actions and tweak the actions that are not successful yet. Your DMO is your blueprint for consistency. Consistency compounds. My brain didn't comprehend that. So we're building our DMO for consistency, because the consistency does compound. And when it compounds, it helps create your wealth. So an example of your DMO: focus. We're going to enroll 10 customers and 3 team members by May 31st of 2026. So we have to plan. We have to block time. We have to list our daily priorities so that we can prepare for success. Execute. Take action daily on leads, follow-ups, content, and shares. 4, track. You're going to review the numbers, check your progress, and you're going to stay accountable to yourself. Refine. Adjust, tweak as you go along. Repeat. Give me one moment. Does anybody have any questions?
I have a question.
Okay.
Hold on, let me put myself back on video. Sorry, I'm at work here. Hold on. Okay, so I see, everything you need to do, on your DMO, right? But I think the issue I have is I know exactly what to do, but you know how we have people out there that has that natural ability to recruit, right? So I want to implement in my DMO on the recruiting side where how you say it, how do I become that natural, have that natural ability? Because a lot of time I don't have the right wording or, so it's kind of hard when I don't know exactly
I get what
how
you're
to put,
saying, Sadia. So
okay, yeah, I had to put that
I
spiritual
understand
salt in there.
exactly what you're asking. How do you build the skills that you don't know necessarily which skills you need to build? Is that the question?
That is, yes. Thank
Okay.
you.
So fantastic. We are planning this 90-day run, right? And in this 90-day run, there are motivation individuals that talk about recruitment specifically in the MLM world, but also there are motivational speakers that are going to be in there that talk about articulation and having a leveled speaking presence. As you can tell, I'm still working on that. That's a leadership part that I have issues with because of the chemo and all of that, right? So I work on that daily, and I'm just doing this. Scared to talk in public, right? But it doesn't matter, right? Because other people need me to be the leader I need to be in order to help them too. So I have to step up to that. So there are going to be a whole bunch of different motivational individuals in this 90-day run. I have parsed it out all over the whole thing. And when we're doing the 90-day run, you're going to focus on the individuals that you want to listen to, right? Because there is a wide variety of individuals in this 90-day run, all of these YouTube videos. And some days you're not going to like, you're going to start listening to it and it's not going to resonate. You're going to lose focus and you're going to phase out and you'll be like, no, this is not working for me. And in that moment, you get to decide to go pick somebody else from the list, go pick a different day. There's no hard set rules for this. And if you like maybe you like Frasier, right? Because he really talks about that. Or maybe you want to go listen to Eric Worre that day. So you just go ahead and pick that individual because the whole point of the 90-day plan is to build you into the best version of yourself. So it is your plan. I've created a blueprint, but you get to refine the blueprint. And
Mhm.
in the community, we've all suggested individuals that are going to go into this 90-day plan because we are already listening to Napoleon Hill or John Maxwell or Grant Cardone or Natalie Dawson, right? So we're listening to these people already, and now we have a whole community talking about, well, this individual taught me confidence. This individual taught me how to articulate my speech. This individual taught me recruitment. So did that answer your question?
Yeah, yeah.
It's it's it is a it's a conscious choice every day. And so we're gonna work on that. And what is that guy's name?
Eric Warren?
No,
No.
Vin something.
Oh,
Yeah, let me do this real quick. Nadia, you have a question?
No, I have help address Sadia's question
Okay.
to her if y'all don't mind. Um the way I the way I think about recruiting in my head is very untraditional. I don't think of it as recruiting. I think of it as casual conversation,
mm-hmm,
which is a lot easier than formality. Casual conversation is basically talking about your pleasures. And one of the
mm-hmm,
pleasures is many of our products. Like I'm sitting
mm-hmm,
here sipping this cup of coffee, right? So when it comes to recruiting, if I'm around people while I'm sipping this coffee, I'm over exaggerating to a certain extent how good it is, how it makes me feel. And that's you just casual conversation is a lot easier than trying to figure out the right words to say to people. And
Mm-hmm.
you just talk to them like I'm a nosy shopper. Okay. And I mean, if you go to the grocery store, if you go to any stores and stuff, I'm that person that if you standing in that aisle at the spice rack, I need some spice too. I might ask you a question or say, hey, this pepper high or something. Just say something crazy, just out the blue, and people will start talking to you. While you're at the gas station pumping the gas, you can just say, don't talk about politics, but just say, whew, it's cold out here or something,
Mm-hmm.
and you just conversate, and it truly comes up in your natural conversation if you don't think about recruiting, because you're talking about your daily, or even when you're talking to your friends about like what you did today. You talk about, you kind of recruit them because you're like, well, I did this and I had this and I took my Radiant Mind gummies and my mind was clear. Or I'm talking to you and it's a little foggy. I'm like, ooh, I need to take my Radiant Mind gummies, and people are going to ask you, what is that? So if you just think of it as, instead of trying to figure out how to recruit, just talk to people. Now, if you have problems talking to people, then you might want a little script. But the worst thing somebody can say to you is no, or stop talking to you, or walk away. So in the grocery store, I just talk to people like on purpose. If you 3 feet in front of me, you gonna get a hello, how you doing? If you look in my face, I'm gonna say hi. And this is coming from where y'all say, where most people, the average person in the U.S. say we don't speak. But I'm a true New Yorker, and I spoke in New York, and I'll speak here in North Carolina. I speak to you. You look at me, you gonna get a hello. And I think that's one of the problems I had in Miami, because they look at you, you say hello, and they still don't say nothing. But anyway, but yeah, just think of it as casual conversation.
Yeah, and that's one of the things. That's how I got all the people I have in my line. Was it was just a casual conversation. I wasn't trying to recruit, no nothing, just normal. But unfortunately, I don't get out the house because I work from home. See, I'm still in my pajamas. But
Where your post has those CTAs, the call to action.
correct,
You're
and I
gonna
do
post
that.
about a problem, and then you have the fix of that problem. And if
Correct.
you do it long enough and consistent enough,
Mm-hmm.
someone will respond. Like someone responded to one of my posts yesterday. She referred to my previous company, and I simply told her I wasn't with that company. And she said, "Oh, I've always wanted to be part of a health and wellness company." And there it goes. I sent the link, and then I'm gonna follow up with her today because it was late last night when we had the conversation. But it's consistency is something we hear, but it's real. Like you really have to be consistent, and you really need to post at least once a day, and it drops in your story, because if you post once, it'll drop in your story all day for 24 hours. So people see it all day, over and over and over, to different people. They
Mm-hmm.
just respond to them. And it's easier when they respond to your story because you can see they looked at it. And you can
Mm-hmm.
hide if they look at your post. So you can just say, hey, how you doing? I ain't talked to you in a while. And build it from there. Just like Dory. Dory showed us a while back. I don't know if you were on there when she used to do her, tell them to respond to all the people that look in the stories. That's another way.
Okay.
Like if they may not say nothing because they don't. If you look at my post and look at my page, They don't respond to my page. The only people who respond are us pharmacy people that when I drop it in our pharmacy groups. So I
Yep.
understand that your friends don't talk to you on Facebook because they don't. But in them stories, they can't hide. So you hit them up in that messenger.
Okay, so I'm sorry, Tanya. So
Wait, wait, wait,
so
wait. Stop, stop, stop. People who say I'm sorry make 40% less income than people who say I apologize. So
I
can you please,
apologize.
thank you.
I
Continue.
apologize.
Go ahead and
I
continue,
don't want to.
dear.
Yeah. So so even though, okay, so for example, I created a page besides my primary Facebook page for my beauty page, pharmacy page, and all these people. It's just a brand new page. All these people's new. I got from November to 2025. I done gotten 1,2K followers. And I do post, I do at least post every day, or I get on video, whatever, right? But I do post every day. Okay. And I get all these likes and loves and everything. So how do I follow up with all those likes and loves, but they're not responding to have any kind of interest in what I'm doing in the business?
Messenger.
Okay.
Because
All
it's
right,
a
that's it.
personal conversation. And I'm just going to tell you, if you got 1 point whatever thousand followers from November to now, I got 1 point something followers in 12 years. So you doing something right, whatever you doing. Like extremely right. Like,
I don't even
like
have 1 point anything followers yet.
But
I need to
so
know your secret for real.
just go and be consistent. That
I'll
really
send
is
I
the
send
secret.
I'll send you my page. I ain't doing nothing, really.
Goodness. Go,
doing
girl.
something, Sadia, for real. I'm
You're doing
serious.
something for real,
Been on
serious,
Facebook
because
since 2009, and I have
Hmm.
1.2 K followers.
And I need to learn I need to figure out how to elevate that more effectively.
Messenger.
Are
Okay.
you talking about your Facebook page, Instagram page? Like, what are y'all posting
It's
on?
it's
What
my
platform?
Facebook, it's my Facebook page, and I did a second page with my Facebook page, and it's titled Destiny's I'm sorry, Serenity Skin and Wellness. And I just put on there motivational speaker. I just be on there, just be talking about whatever, whatever. Just be talking.
That's what it is, Sadia. You're engaging, you're entertaining, and you just be talking.
Oh,
That's part of your consistency. You post daily. You're all up in that all of the time. And that is what works. You just have to continue to be consistent, right? I didn't get my first actual customer until 6 months into the business. Everything else was just working with my team, my organization, and putting my own orders in, right? So it just takes a little bit of time. But on the other hand, the people that joined me in business, a lot of them I didn't even know who they were. I didn't know that they existed on the planet until they reached out to me and they said, "I want to join your team specifically." So you just keep being who you are. Your tribe will come to you.
okay.
Okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, we're gonna go back to the slide presentation. Here
Just
we
have a quick
go.
question, and it might be off topic, but
Go ahead.
I'm trying to pick a vendor event to do, and there's several for coming up this weekend and because of Mother's Day and stuff. But I've seen free 25, 125, 300. Would I be cutting? I mean, of course, I want to do the free one because I already got to buy other stuff like the table and stuff. But is it going to be any people at the free one? Do
No,
you
that's
invest
valid.
in the money to go to the bigger one? It's
I would do the what's comfortable for money. Free normally ain't nobody there. Um, so you said if there's one for 25, you can sell one paprika and get that back.
So with vending events, you definitely want to make sure that you research the individual hosting the event, how often this event has already been hosted, what kind of crowd does it normally get, is it friendly to MLMs, because some of them are not. So like you have to do some investigation around that. And that is a whole separate class, my dear. I recommend just go ahead, pay the $25 and do the $25 one right now. But we can have a how to properly vend and how to go ahead and do that. That we could do a whole separate teaching on that. Okay.
Yeah. I could, because later on, not on this call, because you're on the schedule. Because I just did a vending event, and I would like to provide my experience and some of the feedbacks that I was provided from the vendors that was also there as well, and everything. So that was it.
Okay. All right. We are here. Okay. So the truth about income. Your income is hidden in your DMO. More money will fix everything. That's not actually true. It's wishing and wanting, but not actually putting a plan into place. Follow your daily method, execute with discipline, take aligned income producing actions, and then your income will be consistent and grow. Your income is a reflection of your focus, your discipline, your DMO, your daily actions, and your standards. So this is a sample, and this is probably what I'm going to go with because I need to do at least this. Small daily actions, massive long-term results. So 20 new conversations with that's cold outreach. And what cold outreach is individuals you don't know. So people on Facebook, go to a group and just start talking to some of the people. 20 follow-ups. Fortune is in the follow-up. You're going to reach out to 20 people you have already tried to reach out to, you've spoken to, you have relationships with. And then you want to do 1 to 2 posts, show up with value, educate, inspire, or entertain, but you have to be seen daily. And honestly, 1 to 2 posts is completely too little, right? And then 1 CTA daily. You should honestly be doing a CTA on every post, whether it's like if you're putting up a video of your dogs playing in the backyard, your CTA could actually just be, do you have any dogs? Drop it in the comments. So you want to engage not just in your pharmacy business, you want to engage in things in your life and just out there and all a part of it. When you're talking about your products, be funny, entertaining, and educational. Lumi Radiance helps with dark skin. Vitamin C helps with skin hydration, like whatever it is. You know, when you're putting on eye cream, you want to use your ring fingers because they apply the least amount of pressure, and you want to go upward towards your eyes so you don't damage that very sensitive skin right there, that kind of thing. So when we're talking about the 1 to 2 posts, I'm gonna do a little social media right here. That could be 1 post on 7 platforms equaling 7 posts, right? It could be the same content that you reuse on different platforms. The best way to handle your platforms is Pick the platform that you want to learn to become a master of. Pick one, post on that, post the same thing on every other platform because you might get traction there. But the platform that you pick, you want to formulate your content for that based on its guides, right? Because each platform has a different feel. So learn one and then just repurpose all of your social media stuff on the other ones that you're utilizing. Once you've mastered one, then tie in a second one. Okay. The real shift. You don't need a new goal. You need a new version of you. So without the shift, you chase goals but feel stuck and frustrated. You start strong but lose focus and motivation. You make some money, but it never feels enough. You react to life instead of creating it, and you stay stuck in survival mode, not fulfillment mode. Once you've shifted your mindset, once you've made that decision, you lead with clarity and move with purpose. You take consistent action and see consistent results. You build income, impact, and long-term wealth. You design your days and create your destiny. You live aligned, fulfilled, and free. The goal isn't just to change your results. The goal is to change you. Becoming the higher version of yourself. What was the version of me what are the decisions that the version of me that's making $10,000 a month do? What would they do? So what I mean by that is the alter ego version of you that's already making $10,000 a month instead of two or one or whatever. How would they think about? How would they act? How do they communicate? How do they show up? What kind of things do they create? How do they believe in themselves, their vision, and their future? Question isn't how do I make 10K? The question is who do I need to become to make 10K a month, 100K a month, whatever the number is, right? Identify truth. Your habits reflect who you believe you are. This is a mirror exercise. Your results are in the mirror. They're not a mystery. What you do daily reveals what you truly believe. Every habit is a vote for the person you believe you are. Whatever you're prioritizing consistently shows you what matters most to you. Your beliefs are based on your actions. They prove what you believe loud and clear. The small daily choices that you create your future with, like the choices that you make do create your future. Raise your standards, raise your outcomes. Okay, discipline over motivation. You don't need more motivation, you need consistency. Motivation is a feeling, discipline is a decision. Feelings come and go, discipline builds legacy. Motivation says, I'll start when I feel like it. It's too hard right now. I don't have the energy today. I'll do it tomorrow. Discipline says, I've made a plan and I'm sticking to it. I choose my future over my feelings. I show up anyway. That's how I win. I build my empire one day at a time. Consistency beats intensity. Showing up every day matters more than doing it perfectly. Okay, so now we come to the exercise portion of the class. So we're going to write down one SMART goal. We are going to make it specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. And then we are going to break it down into the 3 to 5 key actions that you're going to take each week to move closer to it. And then once we have that, we are going to build the 3 non-negotiable actions that you will do every day. So that is what we're going to do now. I'm gonna share that specific banner in our group. Not in this chat. I'll put it in the main chat for us so that we can go ahead and do that. So you don't have to worry about me repeating it. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna do that right now for you. Okay. Or I'm gonna do it as soon as my Facebook decides it wants to behave. Does anybody have any questions?
I do. I do.
Okay.
I just want to say it's not a question, it's just a statement. And I just want to say that I am so happy that I became a part of pharmacy to meet you and all the rest of the team members. You are doing just an outstanding job to help us grow and everything. Because let me tell y'all something. I've been in the industry on and off for years. This is the very first company I've been in that I make money, and I'm in a leadership position, 4-time director. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, so I just wanted, that's all I wanted to say, because right now I'm having a little chills have gone through me. I'm just so excited. So we're going to keep on going, keep on doing this, because we all going to Turkey. We all going to meet our goals. We all going to do everything that we dream about. I believe in that. So that's all I want to say.
Thank you very much, Sadia. We love having you here too. Did somebody else said something too? I heard another voice. Did somebody else have a question or a comment?
Hi. My question is, I'm stuck on like getting started with the post for the videos. I do post old videos of something that already happened, but like I wanted to do the gummies, the face wash, and L-carnitine. Like, how do I get started with that first post to bring?
I'm not sure I understand your question. Like, you want to do a video or you just want to do a banner?
I want to create the content. Well, if I could do the bandwidth, though I'm not on here, I don't mind doing that, but just to get started.
Okay, so do you have ChatGPT?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so have you seen somebody else with a banner that you like?
Yes, I did.
Okay, all right. All right, that answers two questions. All right, give me one second. I'm gonna show you something real quick if I can get it to cooperate. All right, over here, move this over here. All right, let's do this. And I'm gonna do exactly what you're asking, okay? And I'm gonna show you how to do it, okay? At this point, everybody knows that content is just shareable. It just really is. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna come over here into your chat, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna hit this, you're gonna add a picture, and you are gonna go and get a picture of yourself, one that you like. And
Okay.
so I have this, and we're gonna use this girl. Okay. And then I'm gonna go into my downloads because I I like I need one. All right. Sadia, we're using yours. Okay. And then you're gonna say something like, please use the avatar from image one. You always want to put the picture of you in the first position
Okay.
and place into the background of image two. And for this one, there is no avatar in it, so I have to tell it more what I want it to do. Place where the hand is and remove, if I can spell the hand. And then go. Okay. I worked with my chat a very long time, so I don't have to continually tell it to maintain facial features. It automatically does that, but you might have to add that in, and it's gonna take a minute to do what it do. But
Mm-hmm.
what it should do is put this avatar where this hand is. That is what it should do. sometimes chat be chat.
Mhm.
And you can go into like I give you blatant permission to go into my page,
Mhm.
any of my content, and put your beautiful face where my beautiful face is. I'm fine with it.
Me
Like
too.
completely fine with it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
Some
started.
people get a little excitable about that, but at this point, prompts are prompts. The picture is the prompt. There's ta-da. Look how pretty
Nice.
that is, right?
Nice.
And if they have branding somewhere on it, you want to make sure you read it because it might have somebody else's website on it. You want to make sure that you put yours there, right? I'm going to post this. Like, I think this is glorious. This is yours, right, Sadia? You did this one?
Yes, I did. It took me like 50,000 times of trying
Ah.
to figure out.
Juanita, that's nice.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah, that little finger was, that new trend thing. They got
Yes,
clicking your finger. That's what
yes,
helped me. I
yes,
was trying to do that.
right. If you have your own personal branding, okay, so please brand as aligned empire, if I could spell it right.
Right. I don't
And
have
now
that
it's going
part.
to add my personal branding to it because I've already created it, stuck it in there 300 times. This is my branding. This is my branding. This is my
Okay.
branding. And now my chat understands that I want white and gold marble look. I want it clean and luxe, and it's gonna transform it into that if it's paying attention. Sometimes it hallucinates, but that's how you do it. And that, like, honestly, it makes it a lot easier to get the content out fast.
Okay. Yeah. I did it like one time with Dory's picture with the lipstick, but I never posted it. So it's like, I just didn't use it.
Well, we can talk about
Can y'all share that flyer in the chat?
we sure can.
And you said that's on Saudia's page, right?
It's on Sonia's page. But
Let me put I need to put my page on here. Shoot.
I think we friends, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we are. I think I'm the only Sadia Fatima Lemons Haywood, or
Yeah.
I'm sure you are.
You are.
yeah, nobody's name is like that. Or Serenity Skin and Wellness is my page. My face is on there.
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
sent your
Mhm.
request.
One of them is where me going. I'm in the ocean on my trip on my cruise.
See, it wants to take forever.
I know. I tried it a couple times. I'm like, this takes too long. I'm getting off of here.
But I will tell you this. It takes far less time to do it. No, see, it did. Yeah,
Align Empire.
it put that in there. Okay, and that's cool. But now I'm gonna be like, okay, please change the background colors to white and gold. Make it clean and luxe. And I'm gonna let it do that. But that's how you do it. And the amount of time it takes to do that in chat is a fraction of the time that it used to take building all that stuff in Canva. Like by the time you got the Canva banner built, the special was already gone. Like that's just how I felt about it. This is such an amazing tool for $20 a month. It's incredible.
Yeah. I also too, for I know y'all gonna be getting off. I do have a video, a little short of a video that was given to me at my travel agency company that I am part of Canva, and I gotta find it and I'm gonna share it with you all to use that. It's very simple and it also help you brand your company as well.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds awesome.
I did
Okay.
A
try.
lot of nice flyers on your page, Sadia. I'm all on your page.
You
Listen,
can have anything you want. I'm still building. I'll be making a whole bunch of stuff. Just
I
making.
I'm telling you, join all the pharmacy. I'm on part of Pharmacy Mexico. I can't read nothing they say, but I can look at all those pretty banners and chat will translate it into
I
English.
just got on
I'm
one
on
thing.
Pharmacy I'm on all the little pharmacy chats and all of the beautiful stuff that everybody's producing. I'm like, that looks beautiful. I'm gonna modify that to my brand and just do that because that's what everybody is doing. It is. Oh yes, here we go. They made that looks nice. All right, I'm gonna drop that one right there in the chat. I'm gonna do Sadia's
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you on this whole thing.
Okay. All right. So, does anybody else have any questions or comments?
I have.
Awesome training.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead, though.
Thank you.
I ain't got nothing else to say. Go ahead, whoever was talking.
No, I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
I'm just-
Absolutely. And you guys can hit me up in the chats anytime.
I just want to say, hold on, y'all. I'm at work here. I just want to say that when you get on social media, one of the things that I did learn was you need to be yourself. Don't sit here and sound salesy. Just be your authentic self, because people love authenticity and everything. Oh,
Yes.
shoot.
Authenticity goes a long way.
That's it. It doesn't matter. You might feel crazy or whatever. Just do it. Don't sit here. One of the things I learned, I'm an introvert. And the one thing that I learned is that when you do your content, don't go back and look at it. Just don't go back and look. Just put it out there. Just put it out there. Okay, because what it's going to do is, because we are our biggest critic. Okay, and guess what? When you put it out there, people going to love it. Because I got over a couple of my very first content last year. It was with my travel business, and I got way over 100, 200, 400 some likes on that. Okay, and I was just like a hot mess.
Yes.
Okay, so don't just do it. I'm telling you, me as an introvert, I was scared. Even today, I'm still scared when I do stuff. I just do it. Shoot, like, what they gonna do?
No,
Anybody gonna do nothing.
people absolutely want to see you living in real life, right? Like, so I don't have front teeth and I take the dentures out, and I've done lives with the teeth in my hand and talking about some of the real impact of being a cancer survivor, and that is some of the most watched content. Or when I talk about having accidental poopsidents in Walmart and stuff, like people want to hear about real life. When everybody is posting all of these, it took a lot of courage for me to show up in this little exercise suit showing all my fat. Like, that is what people are going to respond to, because they have these issues too, and you are being human in front of them. And in this world, as we get further and further AI-ish and not community driven, like, people need that community. They want to know that you are actually a real human living a human experience, and so it makes them feel a little bit better. That's the content that is always going to do better. It just always will.
Oh yeah, and also one more thing. Okay, yes, I'm finna be real here. You're gonna find that one person out there want to say something negative. All you gotta do is block them. Bloop, block them.
No, don't block them. Absolutely, no. Let the hater spew some nonsense on your page.
Haters gonna hate.
And
Yeah.
you let people defend you, and then suddenly that view has 100,000 views because that hater said some stupid shit, and everybody jumped in to defend you.
You're right.
Use the hate. Use the hate.
You are so right, because I did. Everybody defended me when I was on my TikTok shop that I haven't really been doing.
Exactly. All right. So, if we don't have any more questions, I'm gonna go ahead and end this, and the replay will be up as soon as the replay is up.
Okay, and with the answers, you wanted us to write them down, the 3 SMART goals,
Oh, I absolutely want you to write those down. I want you and something on that. I want you to understand that these goals are for you, right? I don't want you to be looking at somebody else's paper and feeling any kind of way about what they're writing down because they're on a completely different journey than you are. You work on the goals that are aligned with the vision of your life, how you want to live your life. So write it down, share it with your accountability partner if you're comfortable doing that. But if not, like this is for you. This is you against you, not you against everybody else. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and